Hey, how's it going, everybody? Welcome back to part 2 of the episode of Beta Breakdown that we started. I'm not sure when you'll be watching this, but recently. If you haven't seen that one, make sure to check it out after this. I covered the 5-star heroes, and they are ridiculous. They added two new things, kind of a new mechanic for monospeed, reminiscent of the ninjas, which I'll explain that just in the context of these 4- and 3-star heroes. But they've also added some ridiculously strong passive abilities for the heroes on top of some really good special skills. So be sure to check out that video. I'll put a link in the description and put something up on the screen in the corner right here. And I'll add one at the end of the video as well. So I want to cover the 4-star and 3-star heroes because these are the ones that you have a much higher chance of getting. So these will be the ones that will be relevant to most people, though I'm sure we're all curious about the 5-star because if you have enough luck to pull one of those, it's pretty exciting. So the mechanic is the monospeed is magic, and basically what that means is there's 2 speeds. One of them charges up at 5.6 tiles, or essentially very fast speed. One of them charges up basically at 12 point something. With the right monotroop, I don't think even that high of a level, you can get that down to 12, so basically slow speed. So it's essentially a hero that has a very fast speed special and a slow speed special with a passive ability. They're very strong heroes, the stats are great, the special abilities are unique, and usually they are an interesting combination of things. So looking at the 4-star heroes, first up we have Anton. Again, these things are subject to change. This is the first time these have hit beta, so we're seeing the very first draft, but they are quite good. So 650 attack, 639 defense, 1334 HP. That's HP. That's pretty much what a 5-star HP used to be, so it's nice to see we're getting some strong 4-star heroes. A green cleric. Passive, heal on full charge. On fully charged special skill, this hero has a 50% chance to recover 30% health to all allies that are not of fire element. So that is one of the passives that I was talking about that we've seen on some of the 5-stars that is crazy strong. A 30% heal, which you can essentially activate at very fast speed. I'm not sure what fully charged means, if that's the 200% charge or the 100% charge, but quite strong for a passive. High Noon Sun is the special skill. Times 1 charge deals 220% damage to all enemies. Each hit has 50% accuracy. All enemies receive 92 poison damage over 2 turns. It's unclear if the poison damage is also subject to the accuracy or if it's a guaranteed hit. I think there is a Season 4 hero with a similar special, and it is subject to the accuracy, so it's reasonable to assume the same thing is true here, but that is a very strong hit for a 4-star. I don't know if you do know the answer to this. Let us know in the comments how this compares to the Sumli and Rakamush, I think is the Season 4 hero with a similar special. Times 2 charge, well, they're adding Revive to the 4-star hero class. Each fallen ally has a 30% chance to get revived with 50% HP. All allies regenerate 405 HP over 5 turns. So that is the same as one of the 5-star times 2 special skills. However, the 5-star has a heal of 1,000 over 5 turns, and this is 400. But the HP and revive chance are the same as the 5-star. So this is going to be a hero that a lot of people are interested in. That is a lot of damage to be doing, potentially even at very fast speed, and to add a resurrecting or reviving hero to the 4-star class is going to excite a lot of people. So if you think this is a cool hero to have for 4 stars, go hit that like button right now and be sure to subscribe so you don't miss any future uploads. All right, next up is Anastasia. 667 attack, defense 626, HP 1319. We have a Holy Wizard. Passive, status effect on full charge. On a fully charged special skill, this hero has a 50% chance to give minus 20% attack for 3 turns to all enemies that are not of the holy element. All right, that's pretty good. Special skill, Cheerful Charm. Summons a Grimoire minion for all allies with 20% HP and 17% attack. That's so good for a 4-star. In yellow, too. That's really cool. Times 2 mana charge. Summons a Grimoire Fiend. For all enemies, the Fiend damages the enemy with 43% attack every turn. Grimoire Fiend absorbs healing and disappears when it has absorbed health equal to 40% of its owner's max health. So kind of like a mini Elizabeth, but with the ability to summon minions as well at very fast speed. That is going to be a highly sought after 4-star hero. And so far I like both of the 4-star heroes. That is some really great abilities to add to the 4-star level, and will be great for tournaments. All right, last up is Sergi. Attack 658, defense 620, HP 1351. A dark druid. On a fully charged special skill, this hero has a 50% chance to deal 100% damage to all enemies that are not the dark element. Quite strong. All right. Midnight Moon. First mana charge. All enemies get minus 54% defense against dark for 3 turns. What? We've got an elemental debuffer in the 4-star category for purple to all enemies at very fast speed. This portal is going to drive people crazy. I'm already calling it. These will probably be nerfed down to lower levels. It might be targeted nearby, but that's still insanely good. That's, wow. All enemies get minus 54% defense against dark for 3 turns. All enemies at very fast speed. That is the strongest elemental debuffer in the entire game. There are none that hit all. In fact, the 4 stars, Guardian Falcon can hit 3, Almer can hit 3, Jackal can hit 1. In the 5 stars, Frida can hit 3, Costume Leo can hit 3, Costume Arjana can hit 3, what's her name? Evelyn can hit 3, Phileas Fogg can hit 1. So that's ridiculous. That's going to change for sure, but that's what an awesome hero. All allies get plus 100% normal attack for 5 turns. Stacks with similar effects up to a maximum of 160% normal attack. Boom. This hero is going to get maxed emblems. They're going to be Titan killers and event heroes. That's going to be the new meta for purple event teams, unless I'm misreading this in my excitement. But defense down, I mean, it doesn't really matter whether it's to all or for 3 if it's for an event or a Titan. But I would absolutely max this hero's stats. And HP is already pretty good, so maxing the defense. I don't think the Druid has a perfect defense route or a perfect support route. But holy crap, that's good. Granted, they're not happening at the same time, so you're choosing one or the other, and in most cases, you're going to be choosing the first charge, and even just for that one charge, this hero is very good. So that's pretty awesome. Wow. All right, 2 3-star heroes real quick. We've got Dolgoon. Attack 452, defense 504, HP 796, a green sorcerer. Passive. Status effect on full charge. On fully charged special skill, this hero has a 50% chance to give minus 20% attack for 3 turns to all enemies that are not nature. So, okay. We've seen that before. Special skill, Voluminous Vigor. First mana charge. All allies share receive damage for 2 turns. All allies get plus 63% defense for 3 turns. Okay. So a nice, very fast speed. Again, you're not going to be able to put mana troops on these heroes in tournaments, which means the first charge will still be very fast because it takes like 5.6 tiles, so it'll be pretty easy to get that charge without needing a mana troop. And the second charge is 12 point something, so that will be slower than slow speed, so you'll need a mana troop to get the most out of that. And in the 3-star and 4-star tournaments, that just won't be possible unless you are... Yeah, I don't think there's any way to do that even with emblems. So the second charge, all enemies share receive damage with each other for 5 turns. All enemies get minus 50% minus 56% defense for 5 turns. So that's a really long time. That's a lot of decreased defense. Unfortunately, if you're using this hero for event teams or Titans, for example, you're going to have to use 2 monopots to activate that. So not ideal when you're only allowed to bring 5 monopots, but still a potentially powerful ability coming to the 3-star class. Very last hero, Cornell. Attack 472, defense 490, HP 802. On fully charged special skill, this hero has a 50% chance to deal 100% damage to all enemies that are not the fire element. So pretty good for defense in tournaments. Voluminous Vigor, first mono charge. The caster and nearby allies get plus 45% attack and a further 20% increase every time they are hit during 3 turns. So that is a really, really good effect, especially because you're guaranteed to get that at very fast speed based on the tile amount that's required being fewer than 6 turns, or fewer than 6 tiles. So plus 45% attack. This usually stacks at, I can't remember if it's 5 or 6 times, 5 or 6 times increase, which would be either 145% or 165. I think Black Knight stacks at 145, though a lot of these scaling effects will max out at the 6th hit. But that's really good for event teams. This hero is going to be huge on event teams. I think it's kind of like Skrekok that we got from the Villains event, though he was average speed, which is an unfortunate thing when you don't have mono troops, but this is happening at very fast speed. Again, we'll probably see nerfs, but quite good. Second charge, the targeted nearby enemies get minus 44% defense and a further minus 4% increase each time they are hit during 6 turns. So this hero, you bring a bunch of monopots for events, and first you can do the defense down, then you can do the attack up, and you can really burn through, or melt through, I should say, the enemies, because that is pretty significant. So overall, I am thrilled with the 4-star and 3-star heroes. I think even if we see the nerfs that we are pretty much guaranteed to see for these, we're still getting another elemental debuffer in the 4-star category, which is really awesome. We're getting a reviver in the 4-star category, and we're getting some 3-star heroes, which should be easy to get, that look really strong for event teams, and potentially even Titans, depending on what your options are. Having those 2 effects in one package is pretty awesome. So let me know what you think of these heroes in the comments down below. Be sure to like the video if you found this information helpful, and consider subscribing as a free way to help support the channel. As always, please share your thoughts with me in the comments down below. I like connecting with you guys and seeing what your thoughts are, and I often learn a lot of things from reading your comments as well. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video.